What if I told you that you could kick off a career in IT support in 2026, even if you have absolutely zero prior experience? I know, it sounds like a massive promise, but trust me, it is totally possible. Here's the catch, though. The biggest mistake beginners make is learning random skills without a clear, cohesive plan. They watch a tutorial here, read an article there, and just end up completely overwhelmed. Well, in this explainer, we're going to fix that. I'm going to walk you through the complete, step-by-step roadmap that employers actually value. Whether you're a student mapping out your future, a fresh graduate ready to jump in, or maybe you're planning a massive career switch, IT support is widely considered one of the absolute best entry points into the tech industry. So let's dive right in. By the end of our time together today, you're going to know exactly what to study, what certifications are actually worth your time, how to get that critical hands-on experience, and exactly how to prep for your very first IT job. Here is the exact roadmap we're following today. First, the overarching IT support roadmap. Second, core technical foundations. Third, cloud and cybersecurity basics. Fourth, hands-on practical experience. Fifth, getting certified and hired. And finally, number 6, your future IT career. Section 1, the IT support roadmap, a step-by-step plan. Section 2, core technical foundations, building the core skills. Step 1 on our roadmap is computer fundamentals, because everything, and I mean literally everything, starts with understanding how computers actually work under the hood. You've got to learn the basics of hardware. We're talking CPUs, RAM, storage drives, motherboards, power supplies, and your BIOS or UEFI settings. You also need to get incredibly comfortable installing operating systems like Windows and Linux, managing files, and just getting the hang of OS fundamentals. Here's the really crucial part, though. Don't just sit back and passively watch tutorials. You have to practice. Go upgrade a physical PC or install an operating system in a virtual machine. You really need to get your hands dirty with this stuff. Moving on to step 2, networking. Now you might see a massive alphabet soup of acronyms here. IP addressing, subnetting, DNS, DHCP, TCP/IP, routers, switches, Wi-Fi, VPNs, firewalls. But seriously, don't let them intimidate you. All these concepts, they just explain how devices talk to each other across the globe. Mastering them is going to help you troubleshoot network problems with total confidence. To practice this, the source highly recommends using virtual tools like Cisco Packet Tracer or GNS3. You can build your own simple networks right from your desktop. To really lock in that understanding, step 3 is mastering Windows versus Linux. Think of Windows as the everyday office workhorse, right? And Linux is the heavy-duty engine running the servers in the background. Most organizations out there use both, so you really should learn both. On the Windows side, practice user management, get familiar with Device Manager, Event Viewer, Remote Desktop, the basics of Active Directory, and PowerShell. Over on the Linux side, you'll want to learn essential terminal commands, file permissions, user management, package installation, SSH, and systems services. The big takeaway here is that having even basic Linux knowledge sitting right next to your Windows skills instantly makes your profile super competitive in the job market. Section 3, Cloud and Cybersecurity Basics, the Modern IT Edge. Step 4 is Microsoft 365 in the cloud. Modern IT support goes way beyond just fixing broken computers. You need to learn how Microsoft 365 works natively, and that includes everyday tools like Outlook, Teams, OneDrive, and SharePoint. You'll also want to build a solid foundational understanding of Microsoft Entra ID, general cloud computing principles, and virtual machines. Why? Well, because so many companies today fully expect their entry-level IT folks to already be super familiar with these cloud-based services and the broader Microsoft ecosystem. Step 5 brings us to cybersecurity fundamentals. Look, you are the first line of defense. As an IT support engineer, you absolutely must learn how to recognize phishing emails, create and enforce strong passwords, and enable multi-factor authentication, or MFA. You also need to understand the big threats out there, like malware and ransomware. Finally, know how to configure antivirus software, manage firewalls, and follow strict backup best practices. Security is literally everyone's responsibility in IT, and these specific skills are absolutely critical to protecting both the end users and the organization's data as a whole. Section 4, Hands-on Practical Experience. Apply your knowledge. Step 6 introduces the troubleshooting method, and this brilliantly illustrates how top-tier engineers actually think. See, the best IT support engineers aren't the ones who just magically memorized every single answer. No way. They're the ones who solve problems methodically. Walk through these 6 steps with me. 1. Identify the issue. 2. Gather information. 3. Test possible causes. 4. Implement a solution. 5. Verify that it actually works. And 6. Document the fix so the next person knows exactly what you did. Developing this structured habit right now is going to make you a significantly more effective engineer throughout your entire career. Step 7 is setting up your home lab, which is your absolute blueprint for success. And here is a surprising fact for you. You don't need a massive, expensive server rack to do this. You can build a home lab today, right on your current desktop, using software like VirtualBox or VMware. Then just load it up with operating systems like Windows 11, Windows Server, and Ubuntu Linux. Finally, execute some tasks. Practice creating users, setting up Active Directory, configuring DNS and DHCP, sharing folders, connecting remote desktops, and troubleshooting common issues. Building this lab and running these tasks gives you the crucial hands-on experience of configuring servers, and that is going to massively boost your confidence and your resume. Section 5. Getting certified and hired. Prepare for the job. Step 8 covers valuable certifications. Certifications validate your knowledge to an employer and really help your resume stand out in a massive stack. A very strong certification path begins with the Google IT Support Professional Certificate. You can follow that up with CompTIA L+, then CompTIA Network Plus, Microsoft Fundamentals, and later on, CompTIA Security Plus if you decide you're interested in going down a cybersecurity path. But hey, remember the golden rule here? These certifications work best when they are directly paired with the real, practical experience you gained in that home lab we just talked about. Step 9 is prepare for jobs. Now it's time to build your professional profile. You'll want to create a resume that explicitly highlights your certifications, your technical skills, those home lab projects you built, and any volunteer or freelance experience you might have. Optimize your LinkedIn profile to match all of that. But most importantly, prepare practical, problem-solving answers for your interviews based on that 6-step troubleshooting method. Employers highly value candidates who can calmly demonstrate practical thinking during an interview, rather than just reciting a bunch of memorized facts. Section 6. Your future IT career. Beyond entry-level IT. Because your IT career certainly doesn't stop at IT support. It is merely the first stepping stone. With the experience you gain in that first role, you can progress to a desktop support engineer, then maybe up to a system administrator or a network engineer. From there, you might move into becoming a cloud engineer or a cybersecurity analyst, and potentially all the way up to a DevOps engineer. IT support literally opens the door to an incredible variety of high-paying, dynamic technology careers. As we wrap up this roadmap, I want you to focus on this exact quote from our source material. The key to success isn't learning everything at once, it's learning consistently and practicing what you study. That perfectly summarizes the core philosophy behind this entire journey, right? Don't overwhelm yourself trying to do it all in a day. Just keep taking the next step. Follow the roadmap, build real skills, and keep improving every single week. If you found this roadmap explainer helpful and you're ready to take your career to the next level, the source strongly advises subscribing to Nexora IT Solutions for more IT career guides, certification tips, tutorials, and practical roadmaps. So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Looking at the roadmap we just covered today, what is the single most important skill you are going to try to master in your home lab this weekend? Start right there, and your future in tech is waiting.